Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister at Isha's Shivratri Bash. DK shows off Sadhguru's invite. Grateful, DK Shivakumar thanks Sadhguru. DKS praises Sadhguru. Congress lashes out. Congress slams Sadhguru as RSS ally Rahul critic. DK Shivratri invite controversy. Top focus on 5 Live.
He's the second in command in Karnataka and arguably the most visible face in the Karnataka Congress. Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar is now in the center of a flashpoint and criticism from within his party after sharing an invitation to a Mahashivratri event hosted by Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev in Coimbatore yesterday on the occasion of Mahashivratri. The visit followed a personal invitation from Sadhguru, which DK Shivakumar accepted following a meeting at his residence. DK Shivakumar has now praised Sadhguru and spoken about their deep conversation on life and spirituality. However, this move has not been appreciated by the Congress, with certain sections even saying so in public.
The peak of Shiva devotion. That's how Karnataka Deputy CM described the Mahashivratri celebrations at Sadhguru's Isha Foundation in Coimbatore. The night-long festivities were attended by a host of politicians, including Home Minister Amit Shah. DK Shivakumar took to social media to talk about his Shiv Bhakti.
See, I'm a Hindu, I say. I'm a born Hindu. I'll die as a Hindu. But I love all religion. I love all religion. I respect all religion. I love whichever religion. When I was in jail, I learned about Sikhism.
While the Karnataka Deputy CM declared that Shiva is in his name, he drew the wrath of his own party member. All India Congress Committee Secretary P.V. Mohan accused DK Shivakumar of damaging the secular core of the Congress party.
Isha Foundation or the Vasudev, Jaggi Vasudev, his ideas, his narratives all align with the RSS and BJP. This one.
Okay.
That is the we are totally against the RSS ideology. And Rahul told whole the mindset of RSS or in the party, they can leave.
It's not just Shivratri celebrations. DK Shivakumar also took the dip at the Mahakumbh earlier this month, where he praised the arrangements.
My experience was very good. Number one, I appreciated the organization which they have done. It is not a small job. I don't like to find faults, but it is satisfaction, one satisfaction.
The Karnataka Deputy CM has even declared Sonia Gandhi a Hindu.
I have seen Sonia Gandhi conducting our Ugadi festival. I once went there to meet her 25 years back. Ugadi festival. I never knew that Kashmir and Karnataka, same day they celebrate Ugadi festival. She is more an Hindu, adopted Indian than all of us.
Shivakumar's Mahashivratri and Mahakumbh celebrations have triggered a political war of words.
Isha Foundation, a Hindu Karikrama, Hindu celebration is not new for BJP, but it is new for Congress. Shiv Aroor also is in the media, he is closer to BJP. That's the media last 1 week. So now you are tallying with DK Shivakumar also. No Congress people, up to now, they are not given this Hindu statement. Nobody, not Siddaramaiah, not Parameshwar, anybody. I born Hindu, I will die Hindu. Nobody given the statement. Only DK Shivakumar is given the statement. So that is the speciality of DK Shivakumar.
Individually, anybody wants to go participate in any religious function, it's left up to them. If you want to go to Kumbh, it's left up to you. You want to go for Mahashivratri celebration, you want to go for go to Ajmer, or you want to go to church anywhere. It's individual practice, right? It's individual belief. Anybody needs to comment on that. But going to an RSS function is definitely not something that the DCM has done.
DK Shivakumar has been at the centre of a power struggle and speculations regarding Congress leadership in Karnataka. While he's declared that he was born a congressman, he has also maintained that he is a staunch Hindu at heart. With Sagai Raj in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
So what is DK Shivakumar doing? Should we be reading too much into his actions? He went to the Kumbh. He praised the level of organization at a time when his party has been rebuking and criticizing the Yogi government and the central government for organization in Prayagraj. He went for the Mahashivratri function with Sadhguru. Sadhguru is a person who has criticized both Rahul Gandhi, the UPA government, and the Congress party stridently. So, is there some message that DK Shivakumar is sending? Is he rubbing his party the wrong way deliberately? Or is he just exercising his own individual sense of religion and attending the Kumbh and the Mahashivratri functions? Well, we all know that in a hyper-polarized environment, no actions can be seen simply on face value. Joining me live now, Dr. Sudha Halkai, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. Syed Asad Abbas, the political analyst. He speaks against the BJP on this issue. But before I go to the politicians and the analysts, I will go to Amitabh Tiwari, the political commentator. Amitabh, welcome, and welcome to all of you. First to you, Amitabh. Clearly DK Shivakumar has rubbed the Congress the wrong way, even though there is no, senior level official reprimand over his actions. It is quite clear that there are misgivings within, at a time when the Congress party has attempted to paint the Kumbh as a national failure. They don't like Sadhguru very much. DK Shivakumar has made it a point, to be at both those functions. How do you read it?
See, I think DK Shivakumar is exercising his personal liberty of choosing to go into events which concern his religion. However, it comes at a time when the Congress party has been very critical of the Mahakumbh, and some of the Congress functionaries have also been critical of Sadhguru's closeness with the RSS.
Yeah.
See, what is happening is that the Congress party is facing severe internal dissident in the Karnataka unit, and it started from the day when the government was formed. There are clearly Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar camps. DK Shivakumar, and there is a camp of senior party leaders like MB Patil and Parmeshwara, who believe that they had a chance to become deputy chief ministers but were denied so because of Shivakumar. So we see DK Shivakumar camp making statements or demands about this rotational chief ministership now and again. We saw the Siddaramaiah and the senior ministers camp demanding one man, one post position, targeting DK Shivakumar. And again, it seems that because, as you said, no senior Congress leader or central leadership has reprimanded DK Shivakumar for this. But we are seeing again that leaders from the Congress party unit in Karnataka attacking DK Shivakumar, and these all probably belong to the Siddaramaiah camp or the camp of those senior ministers who are not happy with the DK Shivakumar occupying two positions and not also letting others become the deputy chief minister. So I think it's all part of this.
Okay, so we want to be very clear that, Mr. Shivakumar obviously has every right to practice his prerogative and religious freedom and liberty to attend any function he wants to, but there is a political context in which they are happening, as Amitabh has rightly illustrated, and therefore we're trying to analyze what the flex really means. Dr. Sudha, not getting into the Congress versus BJP aspect of it, but how are you reading this? Because as Amitabh rightly pointed out, the DK Shivakumar versus Siddaramaiah dynamic has been there since government formation in Karnataka in 2023. Do you see DK Shivakumar, going to these functions, which the Congress sees as problematic, even though it's not saying so officially? Do you see this as Mr. Shivakumar indulging in some kind of power projection, muscle flexing? What do you see?
Absolutely no. I see it as him as a common man. When 65 crores people have attended, devotees have attended the Mahakumbh, DK Shivakumar is one among them, I feel. We shouldn't make a big hue and cry about it that he has visited Mahakumbh and something big miracle has happened when he has visited over there, one thing. Second thing is, when he has gone to Sadhguru's yesterday's Mahashivratri's program, he was an invitee by Sadhguruji, and Sadhguruji had invited the governor of Orissa, governor of Telangana, and he's one of the invitees, and he has attended that because he told, last year his daughter has attended that and she had praised about it. And this time he went and attended. Anybody, I think, on earth would like to go and attend Mahashivratri in Sadhguru's program.
That is obvious.
Much
Dr.
to read
Sudha,
about it.
I don't mean to interrupt, but that is of course clear. I mean, yes, he is one among many people who's choosing to visit, but he is not just any Aam Janta, right? He is also a person who is the Deputy Chief Minister of the Congress Party at a time when the leadership of the Congress Party has been attacking the Kumbh, the Congress ecosystem has been attacking Sadhguru, Sadhguru has been criticizing the Congress Party. So these gestures have meaning, ma'am. It's not just face
definitely.
value.
I'll come to the point. See, there are two aspects which we have to look into over here. Okay, one thing is the Hindu phobia. From Jawaharlal Nehru, who has put the footstep, he had asked Rajendra Prasadji not to attend the reinstallation of the Somnath temple. From there, the pedigree has been following this. Okay. Second thing is the hypocrisy. When DK Shivakumar calls the cooker blast people who are associated with the terrorists, he calls them, they are my brothers. That time, none of the Congress people give any statement against it. If their party is organized, they don't give any statement against it. And when there is a Christian, regarding if they go to church or anything, they don't give any comment. Why only when a Congress leader attends a Hindu religious program, there has to be a hue and cry? This clearly shows that there was Hinduphobia, and now time and again they're omitting it. That's it. And they always have a destructive property in them. They don't have a constructive mind at all.
And there is one more. There is also one more angle to all of this. And Syed, I'll bring you in on this, which is that Rahul Gandhi, who is the kind of de facto leader of the Congress Party, who is been projected as a Janeudari Hindu person who goes to temples, Shiv Bhakt, all of those things. He has very conspicuously stayed away from the Mahakumbh, which is entirely his prerogative. It's his choice. I am a firm believer that religion cannot be imposed on anyone. It's his choice to go there. But as a politician who has projected himself as a devout Hindu, etc., he is also under criticism and pressure, even from within the Congress party, for not having gone to the Kumbh. And it is in that atmosphere that DK Shivakumar kind of goes. Usually when you have a situation where the boss, which is Rahul Gandhi, is under criticism, going to the Kumbh would seem unthinkable, and DK Shivakumar has done that.
Shiv, I will answer this to you clearly. Million said apples fell. Newton was the one to ask why. Now people raise questions on DK Shivkumar and Rahul Gandhi, and I will answer you why. In his recent official statement, DK Shivkumar Sahab, or DK Anna, as we lovingly call him in Karnataka, has stated that he's a proud Hindu, he's born as a Hindu, and he loves his religion. That does not take away from the fact that, yes, Muslims are his brothers, and you're a Hindu, I'm a Muslim. Aren't we brothers, Shiv? The fact of the matter, today, the Bharatiya Janata Party is singing praises for DK Shivkumar. R. Ashok is one leader here in Karnataka who's always shot on the front, taken on the likes of Congress, but today he's singing praises. The fact is, the Bharatiya Janata Party alone does not hold the certification of the Hinduism. I think Hinduism is a beautiful religion, be it Congress, Janata Dal, or even Bharatiya Janata Party. Every single human being on the land of earth must
But
celebrate
then
this
why is
beautiful religion.
then Syed, why
He
is
said
the
that,
Congress
by going to Kumbh, is the poverty going to get
why
eliminated?
is the, no, 1 second, Dr. Sudha, hold on for a second, Syed, but then why is the Congress not comfortable with this then? Why is the Congress not comfortable with him going there? And you know what I mean. I'm not saying any official statements have been made, but it's not something they endorse or are comfortable with.
Shiv, on a very honest note, you've raised the right question. This is the question which Karnataka is asking. And as the India Today saying goes, Karnataka and Karnataka is begin. Yes, sir, your questions have set the cat among the pigeons. But the fact of the matter, I will present to you, sir. I've also heard a couple of rumors that if Siddaramaiah ji does not vacate his seat for DK Shiv Kumar, there is a high possibility of DK Shiv Kumar Sahab joining the BJP and ascending towards the throne of the chief ministership with the Vokkaliga vote bank. But these are only rumors, and rumors are being speculated.
But
and yes,
Syed, these rumors have been
high
going
point
on for
I'm
so
giving
long.
you.
Come on. These
Also,
rumors
Shiv,
have been going on since government formation. Remember the time it took until the
yes.
chief minister was named.
Absolutely, and I've totally enjoyed your coverage when you've been here and so on and so forth. Let me get
Let me.
straight to the point.
No,
Yeah,
one
just
second,
10
Syed,
seconds, sir. 10
Syed.
seconds.
Let me. I just want to get Amitabh on that particular nugget, and I'll come back to you for the next point. Amitabh, you touched upon this, that there is a level of muscle flexing that is going on from DK Shivakumar's side. Not all of this can be read simply as someone exercising their religious freedom. Do you think it's more than that? Syed suggests that there are strong rumors that something bigger may be at foot. We have heard this for a long time, though. Amitabh, what are you hearing?
No, so I would still give the benefit of doubt to DK Shivakumar, because we've seen that in the past he has played key role in the Congress recovery in the state, and also contributed a lot, not only in Karnataka but also in other states as a dynamic leader. And he has always made clear that he is a staunch congressman and would die so, remain so. Correct. So I should not. I mean, I don't know if any other thing, if there are some plans which are going on behind the scenes. I am not aware of that. But what I'm saying is that, see, he went to the Kumbh on 9th or 10th of Feb. So that's 2 weeks ago. At that point of time, as you mentioned, there were still deliberations and discussions within the Congress party that a Gandhi family member should go or do not go to the Kumbh. So at that point of time, it was not clear that either Rahul or Priyanka would not be visiting Kumbh, though there were targeting BJP for the arrangements, and some could argue rightly so. And his visit to the Sadhguru also should not be seen as he flexing muscles, but the statements of the Congress, because BJP is not, I mean, BJP would not deride those actions. Correct. It is the Congress itself which is deriding those actions. And that is part of the larger infighting within the Congress party for rotational chief ministership, for one man, one post, and for other senior leaders to become deputy chief minister whenever the next cabinet expansion takes place.
Very interesting. So,
to make my point, please.
Yeah, so you don't see it as muscle flexing, but you do see it in the context of the power struggle within the government and the Karnataka Congress there. 1 second, Syed, I'll just come back to you in a moment. Dr. Sudha, Amitabh is right. It's a strange situation now where the Congress is criticizing DK Shivakumar and the BJP appears to be praising him.
See,
is there more than meets the eye?
No, absolutely no. The matter of fact is that, it's somebody attending a Hindu religious function and they're being criticized, and that doesn't, to be frank today, I'll tell you, the Congress has lost its senses. They have lost their sensitivity towards the sentiments of the Hindus. 65 crore people attend the Mahakumbha, and you see that, ASIC president says that, if you're going to attend a Mahakumbha, is the poverty going to be declined? How do they give such anti-sentimental statements, you tell me? They don't understand, they're not understanding, they're not reading the pulse of the people today, and they're just like that, they're giving the statements.
Okay,
Syed,
can I answer that?
Syed, answer that, and also the question that I had raised earlier about this confusion within the Congress party about Hindu identity. Rahul Gandhi, he should have gone. Why didn't he go if he projects himself as a Janeudhari Hindu, etc.? I mean, surely it's his prerogative, but Why didn't he do that? What's your reading of that?
Shiv, my reading
One second.
will be with this beautiful shairi I'd like to present to you on India Today. हकीकत छुप नहीं सकती छुपाने से, महक उड़ नहीं सकती कागज के फूलों से. The reality will definitely
Absolutely.
come out, Shiv.
Anti-Hindu
And if
phobia
you
is
ask
come
me,
out
if you
now.
personally ask me, Shiv, I definitely think, be it the Congress leaders or the SP leaders or overall, I think the political parties must go, because it is the single largest gathering of the world. Like we have in Karbala, Iraq, this is something very holy. Now, adding on to the point, Shiv, you're absolutely right. DK Shivakumar abhi BJP ke aankhon ka tara ban gaye hain. He is now the blue-eyed boy. They're singing praises and I'm shocked and amazed. The fact of the matter, let us understand, in politics, there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies, sir. So you never know what the ball will roll. But of course,
What is...
Amitabh ji has made a valid point, and I agree these are only rumors or there could be more than that. But the fact of the matter is, DK has always said he's a foot soldier of the Congress party. His life is Congress and he shall devote his life to his Congress till his last breath. So therefore, definitely an advantage to DK Shivakumar continuing to be. But yes, your question is right. Jaggi Vasudev has always supported
But
the
then why
ruling
are people
dispensation.
creating a hue and cry when it's
Ma'am,
going
it's
to
my time,
Mahakumbh
ma'am.
or to
Ma'am,
Sadhguru's
don't
program?
I'll come
interrupt,
to you, Dr.
please.
Siddha. I'll come to you for a
Just
closing
10
comment.
seconds,
1
ma'am.
second.
Thank you. The fact of the matter, let us understand Jaggi Vasudev. I've watched many of his lectures on YouTube, and I can tell you, sir, many a times he supported the Bharatiya Janata Party, many of the bills, including the CAA and NRC. And he said he's not even read the draft on a lighter note. But the fact of the matter is, DK Shivkumar going there maybe might just ruffle up the feathers right
It
at
already
the
has.
AICC High Command.
Dr.
Yes,
Siddha,
Shiv,
final
you're
comment. I'm
right.
almost out of time. Yeah.
You are absolutely right, sir. There are no two ways about it. And you've set the cat among the pigeons, sir. And your questions are absolutely pointed. But to me, if you ask me as a Kannadiga, man in the soil, son of the soil, DK Shivkumar may not just leave the party. There could be many more chief ministerial posts coming up in the fray for him. So
Okay,
he will
okay.
not leave the Congress party.
Dr. Siddha, final word.
Sure. The thing is, Congress was, is, and will always be against Hindu. They have got a Hindu phobia, and that is
No.
what
That's a
they're
wrong
doing
point
now.
to make,
No,
ma'am.
no, no, no. Then why is
No.
that? Why they are
Hinduism
creating a
belongs
hue
to
and
all.
cry?
Let her complete.
Bro,
Let her
Don't
complete,
say
Syed.
that.
No,
Let
no,
her
no, no.
complete.
That's not
Let her
a
have a
fair
say.
point,
Giving
Sudhaji.
you an example, since Jawaharlal Nehru till date, with the statement of Mallikarjun Kharge, and now when DK Shivakumar is attending any Hindu religious program, the Congress leaders have one or the other statement against him. Why is that so? Why do they have the Hindu phobia? Why is there
But
not
ma'am,
liberty
you
given to
please
them? Why
tell
it's
me,
present?
does Hinduism only belong to BJP, ma'am? Didn't
Hindu
Karnataka
belongs to
voters vote for
Hinduism
Congress
belongs
party?
to everybody,
Ma'am,
every Indian.
Hindu
That
is
is not the question.
my
Then
Hindu
why
brothers
you
and
comment?
sisters,
Why do
voters
you
voted
comment?
for DK Shivakumar, voted for
Okay,
Why did
Congress
okay.
you
party.
why did you
They
comment?
voted for Congress party in
Why didn't you
You
Karnataka.
comment when
know,
you go?
Ma'am, you do
Why
not
do you
have the
comment
whole
when he goes to
authority on this.
Mahakumbh or when he
Okay,
goes to
That
okay.
the
is
I
absolutely
have
wrong.
to end because I'm out of time. Dr. Sudha, Syed and Amitabh, thank you for being with me. The one thing we can be clear about is that no actions in a hyperpolarized atmosphere of politics is ever going to be seen just by itself or taken at face value. There is symbolism, there is messaging in everything. DK Shivakumar is a consummate politician who's been caught in a power struggle with his boss, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, since government formation in 2023, and therefore, is there something bigger afoot? We don't know. We don't think DK Shivakumar is going to leave the Congress, but clearly some kind of a message is being sent out. You can call it a mini rebellion. You can call it cocking a snook at a so-called party whip. But we'll leave it there and we'll let the public of Karnataka decide what this is really all about. Moving on now, Congress Overseas Chief Sam Pitroda, that's right, he's back in the news, has landed in yet another controversy. That's the only time you ever hear about this man, obviously. The Education Ministry has fact-checked Sam Pitroda on a statement he made about a virtual seminar he attended at IIT Ranchi being disrupted after students hacked his presentation and started playing pornography. The Education Ministry has hit out at Pitroda saying there is no IIT in Ranchi to begin with and called his remarks therefore baseless and an attempt to malign any reputed institution, including the IITs. However, there is an Indian Institute of Information Technology, or IIIT, in Ranchi, and the government says even they have confirmed that there was no such virtual seminar or physical seminar with Pitroda, and therefore such an action does not arise. The government is also mulling taking legal action against Sam Pitroda for this latest comment. The Congress leader, in a webcast, he is the head of the Congress abroad, or his foreign wing, in a webcast alleged that someone hacked into his system and played pornography during his virtual interaction with IIT Ranchi students, and there is no IIT Ranchi.
Recently, I was speaking at the Ranchi IIT to almost several hundred students, and someone hacked in and started showing all the pornography, and we had to turn it off. Now, is that democracy? Is that fair? So I think institutional independence is at the core of democracy, where people can do normal things without worrying about interference.
Mr. Sam Petroda seems to have made it a habit of coming up with statements that lead to controversy. And perhaps because he's such a close associate or a key advisor of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the whole Congress party jumps in to somehow protect his statements. Look at the falsehood of the statement. He says that this function is at IIT Ranchi. There is no IIT in Ranchi. Then it's turned around to be the triple IIT of Ranchi. The triple IIT says we never called him. So which function was Mr. Sam Petroda in? My objectionable content was put in there. Why blame the BJP? Why build this false narrative again and again to somehow try to build a political narrative against the BJP or anybody else associated with the BJP?
And Piyush Mishra is live with me for more on this. Piyush, it looks like Sam Petroda is only ever in the news, when he says something that gets him into trouble or embarrasses the Congress party. Is the government actually planning to take legal action against him?
Well, that's what the Ministry of Education's statement says, Shiv, where the Ministry of Education has not only slammed Sam Petroda, but has also rejected the allegations. Those have been leveled by senior Congress leaders. Remember that he is the one who is always known for, raising controversies. He has also claimed that his program was disrupted by playing some pornographic content while he was talking to 700 students there at IIT in Ranchi. But Ministry of Education has made it very clear that there is no IIT in Ranchi. In fact, yes, there is a triple IT. In fact, triple IT has also made it very clear that no such event was organized where Sam Petroda was invited. After the statement released by Ministry of Education, there is no comment which has come in from any Congress leader or from Sam Petroda himself. But yes, Ministry of Education has made it very, very clear that if such attempts are made in the future, then yes, legal actions will be taken against the leader.
Okay, Piyush, thanks very much. We'll leave it there. We'll get an update on whether Sam Petroda has something to add, but I suspect that he wants to keep it low for a while now. Karnataka MLAs, tireless warriors of democracy, toiling away under the oppressive burden of, sitting in a cushy assembly hall like the Vidhana Saudha. But fret not, Speaker U.T. Kadir, as you can see, has a solution so revolutionary, so ahead of its time, it might just redefine governance itself. Recliner chairs for post-lunch naps for MLAs of all the parties. Because nothing screams public service like a power nap after a hard day's work of not implementing the state's 5 guarantee schemes. Let's be fair, nobody says MLAs don't need rest. Some of them are aging. After all, the mind-numbing monotony of discussing actual governance must be really, really exhausting. And sure, at least this might keep them inside the assembly rather than snoozing at home. But in a state where people are battling historic droughts and nightmarish traffic, what message does this send? We understand your pain, but first let's catch 40 winks. Here's the scene outside the assembly in case you're not familiar with Karnataka. Water shortages crippling daily life in many districts, with farmers staring at barren fields and empty reservoirs. Traffic so hellish, especially in Bengaluru, that even the Deputy Chief Minister, D.K. Shivakumar, admits that even God cannot save. Even divine intervention won't fix it. My colleague Sagai Raj reports from Bengaluru that the Gruha Lakshmi scheme, promising 2,000 rupees per month to 1.5 crore women, hasn't paid out for the last 3 months, leaving 7,517 crore rupees pending. The Anna Bhagya scheme, which guarantees BPL families extra rice or cash compensation, hasn't disbursed funds for 5 months. Yet while lakhs of families struggle to put food on the table, the ruling party is out there ensuring MLAs don't struggle to keep their eyelids open in the Vidhan Sauda. Can you believe it? Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's 2024-25 budget paints a bleak picture. A total budget of 3.71 lakh crore, but a 1.05 lakh crore rupee loan hanging overhead. Revenue expenditure at 2.9 lakh crore, while actual disbursement lags behind. A gaping 1.41 lakh crore rupee shortfall between what's allocated and what's spent. In short, while Karnataka's financial black hole deepens, the government has ensured one sector is well funded, or at least the speaker is ensuring it: luxury seating arrangements for MLAs. It gets worse. Education department pending 13,253 crore rupees. Women and child development pending 13,558 crore rupees. Food department pending 5,786 crore rupees. But rest assured, the one thing Karnataka won't be short on: rest. Literally. While BPL families wait for their rightful aid, MLAs, and this is not just the Congress, it's all parties, will be reclining, unwinding, and perhaps even dreaming of a world where governance is just as effortless as their afternoon siestas, now being guaranteed by the Assembly Speaker. At this rate, the only real guarantee in Karnataka is that its leaders will be well rested while the state runs on fumes. And let's see what the Karnataka Speaker, UT Kadir, said on this.
How do you see the controversy over the recliner, sir, where many people are criticizing that why you need to buy a recliner to motivate the MLAs, because it's their primary duty to attend and they should not doze off. Why you need to give these kind of accommodation? And the people are facing high price.
I'll tell you, we don't buy. We'll take it only on a rent. Anyone, when session starts, we have to few arrangements we have to do. Now, you can't treat like MLAs like enemies. You should treat like MLAs of your parents, your father. If your father and mother are MLAs of that age, afternoon if they want some to sit correctly and have a 5 to 10-15 minutes nap, in your house, won't you make a small arrangement for them? I don't know why there's so much negative thinking, why few have a negative thinking, and why you treat MLAs like enemies. Treat like your friends, your parents. Or
how many recliners that you are buying?
We are planning 10 and 5. Ruling will be 10. Ruling side will put 10, and it will be on the opposition will be on the 5. Okay. What is wrong in that? When you
the budget for that, sir?
It's very, when you consider all the expense, very negligible. If we don't buy it, so we have to buy some other sofa also, but it is very old.
And Sagai Raj is live with me for more on this. He actually broke that story. Sagai, I quoted from your report from a couple of days ago on the various financial difficulties that the Karnataka government is facing. And it is at that time that this whole recliner story has come about. And to be very clear, I think MLAs deserve rest in order to be good administrators, etc. But this is something that sends out perhaps a wrong message. It's perceptionally quite bad.
Absolutely, because they are also working just like us, and we don't get that kind of a luxury or a facility like how these MLAs get, because they are paid for it, they are public servant. Why this extra luxury facility that you need to give to perform your own duty is a question raised by the public, because they have to go to work, they don't get a recliner at office. But why you need to have an office? Because this is your primary duty and you are elected for this, to come to assembly and debate and discuss about the public issues inside Vidhan Sauda. Why need to take a nap? You are not allowed to take a nap inside a corporate office or any other office if you are working. Even government office inside Vidhan Sauda, you are not allowed to take a nap. Why that kind of a leisure that you are trying to give to the MLAs? The Speaker has justified stating that there are MLAs who are above 50 to 60 years. Out of 228 MLAs, they are only keeping around 15 recliners, and even those recliners are hired. And that will be there only for 5 to 10 days of assembly session, which happens in Vidhan Sauda. And after that, it will be taken back. Again, it will come back in the next assembly session. And he has also justified stating that from last 5 years, they have not upgraded the sofa. It is there from a long time, and it is a protocol. Instead of buying that, they are going to hire the recliners, and this is not going to be a major burden on the people. it's not the matter of money. It is the matter of the priorities which has gone wrong for the Karnataka government.
And it's the message, it's the symbolism of the alacrity with which such decisions take place when all other things just wait for years and years at a time when Karnataka is facing a financial crisis. We leave it there. Thanks very much, Sagai, for getting us that story from Bengaluru. Meanwhile, a grand and spectacular culmination of the world's biggest spiritual gathering, the Mahakumbh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi penned an emotional note on the success of the event, while UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath heaped praise on Prayagraj, Swachh warriors and devotees who made the Kumbh unlike anything the world has seen before. Take a look.
A glorious end to a 45-day-long festival of faith. Hailing the successful culmination of the Mahakumbh in Prayagraj, Prime Minister Narendra Modi penned a heartfelt message to the devotees, organizers and the Uttar Pradesh government for holding a mega Kumbh Mela unlike ever seen before. Recalling the 45 days of Kumbh in his blog post, Prime Minister Modi describes how the dip of faith at the Sangam brought immense energy to devotees. Modi hailed the world's largest spiritual gathering as a case study for planning and policy experts. Claiming the Kumbh bears no comparison to any other gathering in the entire world, the Prime Minister said the massive gathering laid a foundation for centuries to come and added that India is moving forward to a new future with new energy. Hailing the Kumbh of Unity's success, Prime Minister also sought forgiveness for any shortcomings at the Kumbh. And finally, the Prime Minister lauded Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for his role in the success and thanked all service and support staff for their devoted contribution. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath too held a thanksgiving for the Kumbh's success, reviewing cleanliness at the ghats, lunching with the Swachh warriors.
सरकार ने तय किया प्रयागराज महाकुंभ के साथ जुड़े हुए जो भी स्वच्छता कर्मी थे, स्वास्थ्य कर्मी थे, इन सबको हम लोग एक अतिरिक्त बोनस देंगे 10,000 रुपए का। इस महीने के दौरान इन्होंने जो कार्य किया है।
He also performed the Ganga Aarti. Yogi was all praised for all who aided in the Kumbh's smooth functioning.
आज महाकुंभ के बहाने प्रयागराज सिटी एक आधुनिक सिटी और स्मार्ट सिटी के रूप में चमक रही है। प्रयागराज वासियों का भी अभिनंदन करूंगा, जिन्होंने पिछले 2 महीनों के अंदर बिना किसी संकोच के इस पूरे आयोजन को अपने घर का आयोजन माना।
The Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister also ripped into the opposition, claiming they were spreading lies on the Kumbh.
विरोधी और विपक्षी लगातार दुष्प्रचार कर रहे थे, बदनाम कर रहे थे, अपमानित करने की भाषा का उपयोग कर रहे थे। जनता जनार्दन ने एक सिरे से उन्हें खारिज करके प्रयागराज महाकुंभ में आकर के साबित किया कि नहीं, तुम्हारे दुष्प्रचार में अब नहीं आएंगे, सनातन का ध्वजा अब कभी झुकने वाली नहीं है।
Over 65 crore devotees flocked to Prayagraj for the special dip of faith, marking a spectacular end to this year's one-of-a-kind Kumbh. Bureau Report, India Today.
A shocking rape in Maharashtra's Pune, where the horrific assault of a 26-year-old woman inside a state bus on Tuesday has triggered a huge political slugfest with the opposition up in arms against the state government. The survivor was raped at Pune's busiest Swargate bus depot. She was waiting for her bus when the accused got into the bus, was on a different platform, followed her inside and then raped her. The accused, Datta Gade, is on the run and has been for 24 hours now. That's a picture of him on your screen. A 1 lakh rupee bounty has been placed on him. The police have launched 13 teams to hunt for the accused, a history sheeter. The National Commission for Women has taken suo motu cognizance of the crime, and the opposition from the Uddhav Sena to the NCP Sharad Pawar faction have been protesting, claiming law and order is failing in Maharashtra. Deputy Chief Minister Shinde condemned the rape and the accused will be nabbed, he said, at the earliest. He also vowed to give the harshest punishment to the rapist.
यस क्योंकि वो स्पॉट है ना एविडेंस का, मतलब क्राइम का स्पॉट है, बस ही इसीलिए उसको फॉरेंसिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए गए हैं। 1 लाख का कैश अवार्ड भी डिक्लेयर किया है, जो भी इसको पकड़ के देगा उसके लिए।
पुणे में हुई घटना बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, निंदनीय है, और इसलिए जो उसको मैंने खुद ही पुलिस आयुक्त जी से भी बात की, हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी उसके ऊपर लगातार ध्यान दे रहे हैं और उन्होंने भी आदेश पुलिस आयुक्त को दिया है। पालक मंत्री अजीत दादा भी इसका फॉलोअप ले रहे हैं और इसमें इसको जल्द से जल्द पकड़ा जाएगा, उसके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी। हमारी लाडली बहनों योजना के लिए 50% एसटी में हमने सहूलियत भी दी, और ऐसे कोई नराधम जो गुनाहगार ऐसे ये गुनाह करता होगा, तो हमारे लाडली बहनों के ऊपर अत्याचार करता होगा, तो उसको बिल्कुल बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, उसके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी, उसको फांसी की सजा मिलनी चाहिए। ऐसे गुनाहगारों को ऐसी भूमिका सरकार की है।
तो इस तरह महिलाओं के साथ में वहाँ पे बलात्कार होता है, बच्चों के साथ में बलात्कार होता है, तो मुझे लगता है कि इसके लिए जिम्मेदार ये सब घटनाओं में सरकार की जिम्मेदारी बनती है। ये इस तरह की घटनाएं यही तुल लेती है कि सत्ताधारी के पास में नजदीक का जो हो, तो उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई करने के लिए ढिलाई हो जाए, कार्रवाई करने के लिए दिरंगाई हो जाए, टाइम पास किया जाए। ऐसे इस तरह से कानून व्यवस्था की धज्जियां महाराष्ट्र में उड़ रही है। महाराष्ट्र की जनता का विश्वास अब पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट में कम हो रहा है, तो ये बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है। मुझे लगता है कि इसके तरफ ध्यान देंगे, ऐसी मेरी अपेक्षा है।
Omkar Wable joins me live from Pune. Omkar, 13 police teams on the hunt for the rape accused. What is the police saying?
Exactly, because accused Dattatreya Gade is still on the run. He went to his hometown after committing the crime. Then he changed his clothes, changed his shoes, and switched off the cell phone exactly after the incident. So that is why obstacles are day by day they are increasing in the whole investigation. So now 13 crime branch team are trying to hunt him down. Sniffer dogs are there, and since the morning, as per information by the top cops, since the morning they are using drone imaging system in rural parts and outskirts of the Pune, because the hometown belongs to the rural part of Pune, and that is why his relatives and the eyewitnesses all are being cross-verified by the crime branch. But yes, hunt is still on. Police are trying to reach at him, but they are not able to locate his location. So investigation is still underway. 13 teams are there. Some eyewitnesses are also being cross-verified, but process is still going on.
Okay, Omkar, thanks very much. Keep tracking that story. We will come back to you for an update. Dattatreya Gade is still out there, hasn't been arrested just yet. Meanwhile, a woman from Maharashtra's Satara district is currently battling for her life in a US hospital. Neelam Shinde's family has been facing difficulties in acquiring an urgent visa to the United States to attend to her and bring her back. She's all alone fighting for her life after an accident. Her family has also written to the Center for Medical Aid and Visa Assistance. In a major India Today impact, the External Affairs Ministry has now spoken to the US Embassy. Take a look.
Neelam Shinde, an Indian student, is battling for her life in California after suffering critical injuries in a road accident. She sustained serious injuries to her head, hands, legs and chest, and had to undergo immediate surgery due to a head injury. Neelam is currently in coma, and a family from Maharashtra's Satara district is struggling to get visa to visit her.
उसका रूममेट का हमें सुबह कॉल आ गया जल्दी को 16 तारीख को कि ऐसा आपके लड़की का हो गया है। यूएस वो जो हॉस्पिटल है उसने हमें एक लेटर भेज दिया कि आप वो लेटर लो और लेटर जाके यूएस काउंसिल ऑफिस है वहाँ पे भेज दो, तो आपको वीजा देंगे और आप जल्द से जल्द यहाँ पे आएंगे।
Neelam's family has sought the government of India's help in getting visa. Even as India Today highlighted the family's plight, the MEA stepped in.
क्या हुआ है, मतलब गवर्नमेंट ने दोनों ने मतलब हेल्प किया। मैं थोड़ा सीएम साहब का भी थोड़ा शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि मतलब उन्होंने ज्यादा हेल्प किया, मतलब पूरे महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ने भी। तो उसकी वजह से अभी हमें यूएस काउंसलर ऑफिस से कॉल आया था, और वहां से कॉल आने के बाद तो मतलब वो बोले कि कल की हमें अपॉइंटमेंट मिली है इंटरव्यू की और स्लॉट बुक, मतलब इसकी बायोमेट्रिक की कल उन्होंने बुलाए हमको। आपके चैनल की हेल्प से ये मदद हो गई है हमारी।
According to reports, the accident that left Neelam injured occurred on February 14th. One person has been arrested in the case. Bureau Report, India Today.
It's a wrap on 5 Live. Thanks for watching.